Now, how I use this call is I'll go out to the woods and I'll look for a spot where you can see where, squirrels have been feeding, by evidence of lots of little cut nuts laying around and, nest in trees and maybe trees with some good holes in them and things like that. Basically, I'll just sit down and be quiet for, 5 or so minutes. And then I'll just start doing the call. And what that'll do is it tells the squirrels that are still up hiding because they heard you coming in. It says, well, hey, there's another squirrel down there eating, so everything must be okay. And it gets them wanting to come out and start feeding. So this will a lot of times relax the squirrels and get them to come out a little bit earlier than what they would normally. But basically all you do, this is the 2/4 version. Now, I've seen descriptions of this online and I don't know why it's so hard to describe, but this is all you do, or all I do anyway. Just take one quarter in just a standard, upright position, and take the other and just run it across the ridges of the side of the quarter. And the good thing about 2/4 is you can switch them up if you start to wear down the grooves on one side or whatever. You can move them around a little bit. But that's how you do it. Just sounds like that. And just, take a break every few seconds and maybe just pause for a minute because the squirrel reposition a nut and start over again. But that's it. And I'll generally do that for 30 seconds to a minute or so, and then pause for a few minutes and kind of look around. And if I don't see anything, just start up again. So just like that. Now, the alternative to that, you can use a couple of pennies. Now, they have to be the old style penny with the, I think that's the Lincoln Memorial on the back. I'm not really sure, but whatever that is. But, does it say what it is? No, it doesn't. Okay. But basically, you just take where the building on the back is, and then just the edge of the other penny, and just rub it across it. And I think this actually sounds a little bit more like a squirrel cutting nuts, but it's a little bit harder to fumble with the pennies when the weather's cold and your fingers are numb. But either way. But here's what this one sounds like. So just like that, and that's it. Just do that for a few minutes, or 30 seconds to a minute, maybe even a little bit longer, and just kind of wait and see. You'll generally see them coming out and looking around and be a little bit curious anyway, if nothing else. But in my experience, this generally works pretty well. So next time you're out, give them a try. I mean, can't hurt, and they don't cost much. So.